Hello, early childhood families. Progress reports will be coming home shortly, and we wanted to take a moment to give you a brief overview of what to expect when you receive your student's progress report. First of all, the objectives that we report on are derived from the creative curriculum. The Jackson R2 Early Childhood Program reports on 22 specific objectives in the areas of social emotional, physical, language, cognitive, literacy, and math. We only report on certain objectives each quarter. This doesn't mean that we are not instructing or addressing other objectives, simply that we are only reporting progress to you on those selected objectives for that quarter. The quarters that each objective will be reported on is indicated in parentheses following the description of the objective. Secondly, each objective is measured as a progression of development and learning. These progressions represent typical age-appropriate development of a particular skill. The color band, or the grade area you will see on your progress report, represents an area that children are typically expected to fall within. Students' progress is reported on the age that they began the school year at. For example, a 3-year-old student will be reported on using a 3-year-old progress report throughout the school year, as will a 4-year-old student and a 5-year-old student. Ideally, a student should move towards and reach the end of the gray band by the end of the school year. Your student's progress will be indicated along the band using a Q1, Q2, Q3, or Q4. Finally, it should be noted that early childhood students are not being graded as they may be in later formal education settings. The progress reports and developmental progressions are key tools that teachers and administrators use to assess student development and learning. By using a progression of development and learning, educators are able to identify a student's area of current development and craft strategies and interventions that will aid in the student's development. Progressions of development also help students identify students who may be in need of increased interventions and may be better served in special education or Title I settings. Your Jackson R2 Early Childhood Department takes great pride in providing developmentally appropriate and research-based education for our students and their families.